Get in, loser. We're going insane. Okay. Hi, everyone.
So I realize that I am not utilizing my free will enough, especially since I don't have a real job right now. And I would like to see the country before we get nuked. Hello? Pam Bondi. But I have a big car, no job, and a fat so why not take a road trip through New England? So we're spending tonight and all day tomorrow in Salem. Then we're going to Acadia National Park in Maine, then Mount Washington in New Hampshire. But yeah, it's 8:45, so let's get on the road, children. C-R-A-C-K. We're smoking crack.
Okay, so I stopped at the Delaware Water Gap to stretch my legs a little bit, and for how many times in my life I've driven by this place, I've literally never stopped here, and I don't know why, because it's f***ing gorgeous.
Welcome to Mystic. Okay, I don't really have a plan. I'm kind of just gonna walk around, go in some shops, get something to eat, and stretch my legs for a little while before I get back on the road and head up to Salem.
Alrighty. Okay, I came back to the car to eat. F***ing starving. Okay, listen. This is the official Ethan Russell Mystic Pizza review. I also got an order of fries because I can't go anywhere without getting fries. Oh, these look incredible. These are really good fries. Look at these fries. Look at these fries. Oh, yeah. Those are definitely French fries. Now, one thing about me is I'm actually not the biggest fan of pizza in general, but when in Rome, oh yeah, it looks so beautiful. Holy shit. Well, okay, this is good. This is so good. This is so good. I should have got 2 slices. It's almost like, so where I'm from in Pennsylvania, sweet pizza is a big thing, and this is like very akin to that. There's this pizzeria in my hometown, it's called Sweet Peas, and this is honestly like a better version of their pizza. The sauce has a lot of flavor, but it's not overwhelming. There's a really good amount of cheese on it, and I'm the type of person that when I'm out at a restaurant and the waiter comes over and they're like, oh, you want cheese on your pasta? Oh, tell me when. If everybody at the table isn't offended, there's not enough cheese on my pasta. I like an offensive amount of cheese on everything, and this is an adequate amount of cheese for me. This crust is really good too. I'm one to often leave the pizza bones at the end, and I will be eating this crust. Big girl came to eat.
Good morning. The psychosis is starting already. So last time I got here and I found a parking spot right by the Salem Common. It's free overnight parking, and I was like, bongos. The back shots sound like bongos. So I parked here, got changed, went to a bar, had several very, very strong drinks. And I got something to eat. Then I came back here and passed out. And I'm not kidding. I slept so good. I felt like, you know what I felt like? I felt like the babies in like Norwegia that sleep out in the snow.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It was actually like so cozy and warm all night until like 3 a.m. When I woke up and realized that my air mattress more than likely has a leak in it. Well, no, it definitely has a leak in it because it's like half deflated right now. I had to re-inflate it at like 3 a.m. and now it's deflated again. So the plan for this morning, I'm warming up the car right now. I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness, get a quick little pull workout in, take a shower. Then I'm gonna go to Target and try to find some replacement or alternative to this busted ass air mattress. And then we are gonna go to the Witch Museum. We're gonna go to Proctor's Ledge. And of course I'll tell you all about the history of everywhere we go. Don't you worry, your sweet little gay heart. You don't have to be gay to watch my videos, but you do.
I gotta start this car.
I got stuff going on, stuff that you don't know about.
Oh yeah, this air mattress is busted.
Busted the house.
The house down boots.
Okay. This is going right in the garbage. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this will be comfy. Okay. Okay. I'm so into this.
Dead ass though with 3 of them.
It does not smell great. Oh, that's already comfy as yeah. Mama, with this third one, this ain't camping no more. This is glam bang.
Oh yeah, this is
great.
This is a really great mattress, one of the best, I might say. And 3 million people came to see me in Salem. And they all came from China.
Okay. So I was not allowed to film in there, but that was that was so fierce. Oh, this is like, what are we doing, Chad? What's happening?
What are we doing? Honey, baby, darling, sweetie, toots.
Okay, so first they take you into this giant room and it's pitch black and there's a pentagram on the floor. And then the creepy music starts and this like fierce man with a fierce accent is like telling you the story of what happened with the Salem witch trials. And it cuts to all these little like vignettes with like sets and mannequins and stuff. And I was certain that like, I'm one of those people that has a fear of animatronics. I was certain they were gonna come alive and I was gonna kill myself. Then after that little presentation was over, they brought us into another room that was just like kind of like a regular museum exhibit. There was some really cool stuff. And there was this one mannequin that looked exactly like Lord. It was crazy. I don't think you can see it.
But it's snowing. And it's not going to stop snowing until 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I still have things I want to do here. Then I have a 4-hour drive to Maine. So I think I'm going to stay another night in Salem. And then get up early and head to Maine tomorrow. I'm going to try to leave here for like 7 a.m. Get to the park for like 10:30, 11. And that way I can still kind of have a full day in the park tomorrow. There isn't really much that I want to do at the park anyway. I want to climb the mountain and then I want to go to the lighthouse.
Okay. We're here.
Why am I whispering? I'm in the car.
I have my obsidian protection stone. I love her. I'm gonna put her in my breast pocket. What is this? I got extra buttons!
But that's Proctor's Ledge up there. Where 14 women and 5 men were hanged as a result of the Salem witch trials.
No, it is kind of anticlimactic, and I will not even entertain the idea of climbing that mountain right now in these shoes and with a foot of snow on the ground.
I don't know. I'm gonna get out.
I'm gonna go. Oh, okay. Wow.
If you've ever been anywhere that, like, how do I even say this? If you've ever been anywhere that something really bad happened, you know that I'm not crazy, that, like, those areas just have a certain energy. They just have a certain vibe. They have a certain heaviness. And the best thing I can compare it to is where I live, there's this town called Centralia. But it was an old coal mining town, and actually my grandmother grew up there. In the 60s, they started burning trash in the old strip mines, and then it lit the vein of coal on fire under the town. And it's still on fire to this day. And it forced all of the residents out. And when you drive through there, there's this, like, weird, it's hard to explain. There's just this weird vibe from all of the trauma that happened there. And even like the biggest skeptics I know, or whatever you want to call them, they don't like driving through Centralia, especially at night. I mean, maybe some of it has to do with like the dark is scary. Like, hello, the dark is scary. Pam Bondi. Hi. I gotta put my jeans on. So, okay, this is the best I could do. I'm parked literally like parked on the entrance ramp. I'm gonna get by rangers. I knew that roads were gonna be closed for the season, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this shut down. I literally drove around the park for like 45 minutes looking for somewhere to park to get to the trailhead, and this is the best I could do. But there's two other cars. There's some van lifers in front of me, which is comforting because it makes me think I won't get, you know what I mean? I'm just getting dressed now. Put my boots on. I got my you can't even see it. I got my gay socks on. I saw the most wild thing in the world yesterday. I was at the gym, and there was this old dude with like, I don't know whether to call it like a crooner haircut or like, he was in like a beater tank top, black boxer briefs, no pants, knee socks, and like a old school weightlifting belt. He was just walking around the whole time like this. It was not like a roided out old dude either. It was just like somebody's grandpa. Okay, so I got to the trailhead, and I don't know if this is even gonna be possible with the amount of snow I'm trudging through. I have to scale this. Love that for me.
12 seconds later. 12 seconds later.
Okay, so yeah, that's completely impossible. I just fell. Oh, it's not that. I was expecting it to be worse. I literally just slid down the side of the embankment like a dick. Good news is, this road is like completely all packed down snow, so I'm gonna take this down, loop back up, and then there's another little trail that I took to get here. The rest of the trail will just lead me back to like basically the parking lot that I parked in. This is such a disaster, but it's so fun. You know, I would be really disappointed that I can't do this hike, but I mean, like, look where I am. How can I be disappointed in a place like this? I still got trails to walk. I still got epic vistas. Only thing that can make this better is some honkers in my face. That was fun. So there's been a little bit of a change of plans in my plans. When I was in Acadia, I realized that hiking is really difficult because of the amount of snow that's on the ground. So I decided to forfeit Mount Washington. Instead, go to somewhere much cooler. American Stonehenge in Salem, New Hampshire. And it's like kind of more on my way home anyway. And then we're gonna stay tonight in New Haven, Connecticut, and I'm only gonna have like a 3-hour drive home tomorrow. I kinda want a cold McNugget. Great drag name, Nicole de Pizza. Nicole Pizza. Cold pizza. Cold pizza.
Oh, baby. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. It's about that time, kid. I fear that this is the end of the video. So, after American Stonehenge... Do you need some f***ing tweezers to put that little thing away? That has got to be the smallest eeny weeny teeny weeny shriveled little short. But after American Stonehenge, I drove to New Haven, Connecticut, where I stayed the night, and I met up with one of my best friends from high school who I haven't seen in like 5 years. He lives there, he's going to grad school at Yale, so I caught up with him. We went out to a few bars, I met a bunch of his friends, and it was the perfect end to an amazing trip. Oh, but before I met up with him, I went to this really cool bar called the... What was it called? I think it was called Ordinary. And baby, honey, darling, I want to know what it looks like on Halloween because it's decorated for Halloween already, basically. It was just like charmingly pretentious gay men who worked there. Really good food, really, really incredible drinks. And these two homosexuals sat next to me, and one of them this is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. These two homosexuals sat next to me, and one of them said, "And you did it at my birthday dinner."
And you did it at my birthday dinner.
And I started laughing, and I said it back to them, and they both just looked at me like this. And I just looked at the ground for like 3 seconds and then started scream laughing. It was so weird. It's almost as good as the time I was at, stop. I was at a polka festival. I was at this polka festival dancing with my friend, and afterwards this very large muscular Ukrainian man comes up to me and he goes, you went to the girl, you're very good. And I'm like, thanks. He's like, she's the best dancer here, tell her I say she's the best. I said, I will. It's very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What's your name? Doesn't matter. And then he just walked away. I swear to God, I was sitting here in this parking lot in silence until I turned on the camera, and then I just started screaming.